Hey, it's Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. Y'all see my camera? Mama Rose said it's okay. I don't know who does this. This is like the life of a digital. This actually goes into what I'm talking about today. This is like my new life as a digital entrepreneur. I have to do things like keep up with freaking, I know I'm looking around for it. I don't know where it is. I have to keep up with freaking webcams. I'm not used to this life. I don't know where my webcam is, guys. Y'all see how granulated I am? I feel like I look like that, like Super Mario. I don't know where my webcam is. So hopefully I'll have that back by I'll have that back by next week. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Hey Daddy.
I'm outside.
Okay, I'm doing my job from 4 to 4:30. I got Wellness Wednesdays. But don't go nowhere because I think I found somebody to fix the van and I might need your help because I love you so much.
Yeah, okay.
You want me to open up the door so you can come inside?
Rita in school, ain't she?
No, she probably over there taking a nap. Go see about her then. Dang.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye. I had to answer my daddy, y'all. Outside, I got a van. And if y'all know, my van has been broke down, y'all. I didn't even realize I bought the van almost a year ago. Crazy. And I was blaming my mama, but it wasn't my mama's fault, y'all. I found out it wasn't my mama's fault. And I got to get it fixed. I got this camping trip on Friday, and now I'm a part of the bourgeoisie of camping. And I don't want to pitch a tent. I want to camp in my van. So I had to answer that because my daddy outside, y'all. And y'all not about to have me miss my blessings from Wellness Wednesday, okay? So we're going to have to incorporate that. So I had to answer that phone call. And I am sharing this. All right, so write a post, share. Why I do this every time? Like, Wellness Wednesdays. I just deleted it, y'all. Y'all got to excuse me. So today I want to talk about it's okay to start over. I know, y'all, okay, the shit be sucking sometimes. I'm not even going to act like it's all good in the hood when you be having to start over, but it's real and there's a lot of benefits to starting over. Now, what I mean by starting over, it's in a lot of senses, but you cannot be afraid to start over. So that's what I want to talk about. Don't be afraid to start over, okay? Because it's a lot of benefits to it, actually. Y'all, okay. Y'all see my hair wrap? What's going on? I just woke up from a nap. I've been working because I'm starting over. And I'm not saying that when you start over, it's going to be easy. I'm not saying you're not going to be agitated. I'm not saying that you even going to want to do it. You probably not going to want to do it. Like starting over in a lot of sense, it fucking sucks because you like, why? But let me tell you, there's so many benefits of starting over. And aside from your annoyance and what it's a lot of annoyance. And I don't want you to not connect with that because I do believe in situations we have to connect with what we feel. But aside from the annoyance, there's a lot of benefits to starting over. And I'm going through this right now, like all up in it, okay? Y'all, your girl is thirsty. I'm all up in starting over right now. And it's like, personally, I understand the lessons that are coming from it. I understand like why, but when I say start over, it's like I've done this before. You can be in a place where you feel like I've done this before, and you find yourself doing it over again, like the exact same thing. Sometimes it can be like not maybe the exact same thing, but a lot of times we find ourselves having to start over. My camera. Hold on. It says my camera is unplugged. Click the camera button. My bad, y'all. I don't know what. Stop mic cam. What?
Don't do that. You were perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Can you see me?
Now we can't.
Okay, because it say it's my fault and my camera got unplugged. But my camera's not plugged in today. God is testing me because you literally just had to start over. Okay. All right. So starting over. Sometimes you don't have to start and do the exact same thing that you were doing. But a lot of times you'll find yourself like, dang, I've been here before. I thought I already prepared for this and I did it. And it's like spirit will have you literally start over. But there are advantages. Oh my God, there's so many advantages to starting over. It's so many advantages. So I want to focus on 3 because we only have 30 minutes. And this came to me today. I don't know why I do this, y'all. Like I be in thought on the stream, and things will come to me that when I went over this in my head, this didn't come to me. So I'm gonna grab this because I'm telling y'all, I've been all up and starting over today. But I'm going to focus on 3 main advantages of starting over. And today I've just been in this, like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel, like any kind of way. It's just like, it feels, I don't want to say boring. It just feels like, damn, like, can I just make it to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I still doing this? And Spirit gave me this message today because I've been in this energy. And the reason why I'm starting over is because I am creating my core offer. And by doing that, I'm literally learning through different people. And if you guys know, like when you have a teacher, like say for instance, you are learning how to drive a stick from a teacher, it's easier just to get a stick car. You know what I'm saying? So usually whatever your teacher's teaching you with, you just grab that and you learn from it, right? So my teacher, he teaches from Kartra, and this is all like, digital email marketing shit. So I went from this program that I spent all this money on, and I was like, fuck, I have to start over and learn how to do landing pages and whatever. So I'm starting over in Kartra. First and foremost, since I'm starting over, my brain's more relaxed and I have more creativity to what I'm doing. So that's number 1 bonus. Okay. Number 2, I have more authority and skill in what I'm doing the second time around. Okay. Now I'm not like frailing. And I remember the first time I was trying to make landing pages, y'all, I almost threw my laptop on the wall and I cried like at least 4 times, like, oh, I can't do this. I'll never make money on the internet. Break down, y'all, melt down, because I had never built a website. I never dropped and clicked anything. I didn't know what email, I didn't even know what I was doing. So this time I have more authority and more skill in what I'm doing. And it feels damn good. Okay. And then the third thing is that when you start over, you now have a story to tell and a journey to share. And if there's anything you learn out of this life, everything you go through is to be shared. Okay. And not on this like internet social media level, like, okay, as I'm going through it, I talk to people about it. Like, I don't really believe in that. Y'all will see, like, this whole grind culture, I'm canceling it out of my life. Y'all will see sometimes I just don't be on social media. Right now is one of those times. The reason why is because I'm starting over in something and I'm learning a lot of lessons. And so I don't believe in learning lessons and sharing them while you're in them. I believe that you learn lessons, you get the lesson, and then you share from your lesson, not while you're going through the turmoil, because people are out here with opinions and shit. And really, when you're going through stuff, that's the last thing you need. Okay. So, I got this message, earlier while I was writing in my journal, and, love always leads me home, always. Just as deep as the valley gets, the mountaintop raises. From the peak, even the valley is sacred. From the peak, it all makes sense because you get a full picture, a bird's eye view. But to get to the peak, you must start in the valley. Then I started the song "There's a Lily in the Valley" by John P. Key. If y'all black, no. I'm playing. If you don't know, you still black. And the lily, there's a lily, it's in the valley, and it's bright as a morning star. So that, because I was talking about the valley, right? But the meaning of a lily, the significance, is whatever you need is in the valley. The only difference between the valley and the peak is your point of view, your vantage point. Your vantage point. That's the only difference between the valley and the mountain. You're still in the same exact landscape. Only difference is your point of view. So when you do something the first time, you're in the valley. You're in the mud. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You probably don't even know why you're doing it. But when you come back around, when you're starting over, don't be afraid to start over, because when you start over, the next time you're on the mountain. And if you're not on the peak, you're closer to it. All right. So when we talk about this in a brain way, okay, because y'all know how I love the brain. The second time, y'all see me itching, I was out in the van, and it's real. I'm like, I need to get some. Anyway. So the second time, your brain is more relaxed, okay? And I'm going to use me as an example because y'all, it's real over here. It's real. So the first time that I made my own website, okay, it was trash sauce. Everyone thought it was cute though. And I was like, that's cute. But it was trash. And I spent weeks and weeks and weeks on it, like literally 2 months on it. I was in the valley. I didn't know what a website should look like. Even though I looked up concepts, I couldn't grasp what they were talking about, and it was just muddy. And I really could not figure out why I wasted so much time trying to figure out my website. Now, this was back 2016, 2017, 2018, when I had my travel company, Travel With Me Now, right? And I decided to dissolve the business, well, Atlanta government, state, Georgia state decided to dissolve the business, but that's neither here nor there. But I decided to focus on Be Healthy Now, because this is how I am able to farther my love for my community and farther my community in general in the healing of where we are as a community. So I decided to focus on this. Now, this is years later. And I decided to switch to digital entrepreneurship because I'm about to move into a van. And I was like, I need to be able to, get on the computer, make a living, and impact people like this. And so now my whole thing's digital. When I was Travel With Me Now, it was word of mouth, Facebook groups, all this sort of thing. And so now my second time around, when I go to, change my Shopify store, my brain is so relaxed, y'all. So relaxed. And with that, it blooms my creativity. So now, like, if you go to the website, you see like a woman who's like Black and she looks nice and she looks fit. She looks happy. The colors are popping. I'm selling products. Everything, it fits in my vision now, and I'm able to actually bring it to you guys. And the reason why was because this time around, my brain was relaxed and I got creative. I was like, okay, so we're talking about health. Well, what is one thing that like people need help with in their health journey? And one of the major things out here is people need help stop drinking coffee every day. Coffee sucks, guys. You're not supposed to drink coffee every day. Your body cannot handle it. And the reason why is because when you drink coffee, your body can't feel what it's actually feeling. Okay? You think you have energy, but really you're tired as fuck. Okay? And when you're tired, the answer is to go sit your ass down. Okay? So that was a problem. A lot of my clients, when I was a neuromuscular therapist, they were having problems like with insomnia. They couldn't sleep. And I'm like, well, what's going on? They're drinking like 6 cups of coffee, 4 cups of coffee, and they're not stopping drinking coffee till 3 p.m. Of course, they have jobs. And I'm like, your brain's fried. That's why you can't go to sleep. So that was one of my biggest issues that were reoccurring. So I was like, as a digital entrepreneur, how can I help fix this? And so that's why I have the energy blend on my website, because it does have caffeine in it. Yes. And it has a small amount, but it also has other natural ingredients that'll help give you a boost. Now, if you're a coffee drinker, it's going to be a slight boost. You're going to be like, okay, I feel that. That's cool. But you're not going to need the coffee to like kick in, right? Now, if you do not drink coffee, sometimes it can be a strong replacement. And some people say that it's not. So, that's neither here nor there. I really did it for coffee drinkers. But it benefits everyone. But I would have never been able to come up with that had I been trying to figure out my website for the first time. The only thing that I literally could put on my website the first time that I did it was like my services, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I was like balled up in the corner crying like a baby. But the second time around, because I had those experiences and those lessons from the first time, my brain was relaxed. I felt like, okay, girl, you got this drop in play. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a little template. You know what I'm saying? Like, hook it up, put the apps on. Like, I was feeling real good about life the second time around. My brain relaxed and I was able to get creative. And in creativity, you are able to solve problems. You're better at ease to solve problems. So the problem that I saw was that people need to get off coffee, and boom, I made a solution. I was able to hook it up, put it on my website. Boom. Don't be afraid to start over. I started a whole new company, y'all. Like, my company now has almost absolutely nothing to do with my company then, even though I can make anything make sense. But one was travel, one was health, and travel is healthy. That's how I was like, I can make it make sense because it's real. Travel is healthy because your brain be relaxed, creativity, same thing. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, 2 totally different companies, but because I had that previous, what I would at the time, I would have considered that a failure. But now in my new relaxed brain state, I know that there are no failures. There's only lessons. And so when you're able to relax your brain and get creative about something, you're able to actually solve problems. You're actually able to show up and do what you actually came to do. That brings me to point 2. Once you do it the second time, third time around, now you have more authority and more skills. Y'all, if we friends right now, I can tell you a few things about, you know what I'm saying, a little email marketing, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, website, you know what I'm saying, you want to do a little e-commerce, you know what I'm saying, put a blog on it. I can tell you something about it now, you know what I'm saying. I have a lot of conversations and a lot of networking that surrounds my skills in being able to build landing pages, do email marketing, drag and drop email, everything. I'm on it. Do you need help? Because I have it. I have more authority and more skill because I've done it already. I've cried the tears, sis. You don't have to. Okay? I got you. I got you. And every time you do something and every time you start over, that's what you're doing. You are building skills. You are building authority. Now, I'm telling you this as a business, but please know that you can do this in your personal life, okay? If you braid hair, all right? So you're trying to braid your little girl's hair and it's just not working. And you like, dang, I got to start over. Now, guess what? If you meet another mother and she's like, girl, I cannot braid her hair. Now you can tell her the lessons you learned because you done started over 12 times on little Shanae hair and you still got it braided. And let me tell you, y'all, starting over is great, but go ahead and finish. Like when I say starting over, it don't mean not finishing. Finish little Nene head. Let it look a mess. Massive imperfect action is your best tool you have available to you. When you can finish something and you're like, you can look at something and be like, that looks like pure shit and I still finished it. Woo! That is a skill. That's you building authority because finished, imperfect finish is way better than perfection because nothing's ever perfect. And if you wait to finish it for it to be perfect, baby, you ain't never going to be no hair braider. You ain't never going to finish little Nene hair. I would never be sitting in front of y'all with an online business, period. That's not how it works. So I did finish my website, even though, again, I thought it looked like pure trash. Here's the thing. You're also your worst critic. Okay, so little Nene, she go to school and somebody gonna be like, dang, okay. I mean, you know, who did that? That's nice. Your work always looks better to someone else than it does to you. Again, building that skill and authority because somebody's gonna see it. And a lot of the times they will tell you about your work, like, dang, I really like that. And it really helps them understand, like, okay, this is what you can do. This is the skills that you have. And let me tell you, if you're open up for help, people will bring you help a lot of time. I got a lot of help from that first website, y'all. A lot of help. Okay. But it builds your skill and authority and it helps you really elevate what you're doing. So the first time, it's like the first time you ride a bike, you gonna fall, baby. Go ahead, fall. Go ahead, get the fall over with. Because you already know once you get your balance together, who gonna fall off the bike? Not you, because you're a bike rider now. That's why. You ride bikes. You're a rider. Okay? Scoot. Nigga, can't nobody tell you shit because you're the one who's riding the bike. Because why? You done fell off in 5 times. So now you have the skill and authority to ride down the street like you matter because you do. Okay? And you know you do because you're riding a bike because you done fell off 5 times and you know what it's like to hit that ground and you ain't doing it no more. Okay? You got skill and authority to ride the bike, okay? So build your skills. And the only way to build skills is to do massive imperfect action. Still finish the job, y'all. And then start over. Don't be afraid to start over just because, you know, you fell off the bike. Just because little Nene hair look a little, you know, her edges might be a little crispy. You can start over and braid it again the next day. If you making website pages, go ahead and do another one. Do another one. Sell the product, sis. Just do it. Just launch it. Just do it. Massive imperfect action. All you're doing is putting it out to the marketplace and building yourself up. That's all you're doing. Okay? You're your worst critic. Okay? And if I have time, I'm going to read y'all this card that I pulled. We're going to get through it. Okay. And the third part of this, okay, when you do something the first time and then you feel like you got to start over and do it again, and then start over and do it again. You are literally building a story. Whew. Thank you. You're literally building a story. Okay. I feel like I put my mama chicken on. Let me go turn it. You know what? I'm not going to leave y'all again. I'm going to take y'all with me. I put my mama chicken on. Y'all got to excuse me. I don't know what's going on this week, but it's going on. It's happening. Okay. So every time you do something, you're building a story. You're going through a journey for yourself. Okay. And in that journey, that's where you're learning all the lessons. And that's where you're getting all the things done. I don't know what chicken's supposed to look like. I'm going to turn it down though. I don't know what chicken's supposed to look like. My mama got me in here watching over her baked chicken. Well, she don't. She actually, it's light out here, ain't it? I like that. She actually didn't want me to finish it. I did that by myself. But anyway, so you're on a journey. You have a story, okay? Take note of your story. The reason why is because people love journeys. And when you share your journey, you are literally teaching other people, okay? So your journey is not just for you. A lot of the times we don't even understand, like, we go through things so that other people don't have to as well. And I mentioned that before, like, I cried blood, sweat, and tears my first website, yo. Y'all see my grandma? Y'all see her? Her glamour shot. Okay. So I cried blood, sweat, and tears on my first website. So anybody who I meet, literally, if they ask me, my mama drew this, y'all. Anyway, I know I be doing that a lot on these things. I know y'all be like, why is Cherette like that? Because I am. But no one who encounters me is going to have to go through the same things I am, because I can share my lessons with them. And that is building community. Okay. People are out here looking at you. You inspire so many people. There are so many mothers who want to braid their little girl's hair and they just don't know where to start. And little Nene is the inspiration for them. Okay. There's so many adults who want to get on a fucking bike and ride it. And they think that they're being stupid for wanting to ride a bike until, guess who? Until you hop your butt on a bike and ride it. And then because you're able to share your story and your journey, they're like, yo, I can do it too. So every time you start over, you get a new story, a new lesson that you can share with your community. And it literally helps us build each other up. And that's just in a way of sharing, like, and it doesn't even have to be a skill. Like, you can just share your feelings. Okay. Like, people need to know that they're not alone. You need to know that you're not alone. And if you share your story, a lot of times we will know that we're not. Like, I'm not the only one out here, like, trying to throw laptops on walls because I'm confused about how to do websites. Okay. I'm just not. So I wanted to bring all of this together because this is the card that I pulled today for myself, and it was so powerful. The Never Ending Story from the Wisdom Oracle deck. And this is teaching us to be more gentle to ourselves. And I want you to relate this to the self-talk that we often have that talks us out of starting over. So the essential meaning is self-criticism and wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose reframe that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of that is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, the voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in lies wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Now, this is interesting. When I read that this morning, I read, the voice you hear is just a small, sacred, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, and wants to protect you and needs you to be the victim. I'm going to go with that one because even your fearful self is sacred. Maybe that's another story for another day. Distorted, love the lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. All right? This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. And I wanted to mention that because think about when you're starting over, all of the thoughts that come to your head. Well, this is stupid. Don't nobody want to do this again. Whatever. That's what that is. That's the scared part of you who wants to keep you safe. Don't be safe. Start over. Do it again. Learn. Be creative. Get some skill. Share your journey. Do that. Start over. Don't be afraid to start over. There is a blessing. You are coming from the valley to the peak of your mountain. And if you do not start over, you're going to stay in the valley, but you have to get a different point of view. Okay? I love you. And I will see you next week. Same time, same place on Wellness Wednesdays.